it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking about why I stopped using the trophy skin and what I'm doing now. If you are new here, I share makeup, skincare, and sometimes fashion for us mature ladies. If that's something that interests you, please make sure to click that subscribe button below. I share new videos every single week, and also click that notification bell too, because girl, I don't want you to miss out on any of my future content. Let's get into the video. I have been using, well actually I stopped using it, but I was using the Trophy Skin microdermabrasion machine. So I started using that back in 2018, I believe. They gifted that to me. I didn't pay for it myself. Trophy Skin gifted that to me. And I shared a video on me using it and why I was using it. And at the time, I was using Retin-A, and I was having a lot of problems with my skin flaking, and I felt like no matter what I was using, I just kept on getting flaking. And so for me, using that machine with my Retin-A, I was able to get rid of a lot of those flakes, because like using any kind of chemical exfoliator, sometimes it would help a little bit, sometimes it wouldn't. Well, I stopped using Retin-A. I stopped using it, it's been a while now. I don't even know how long it's been. Oh, almost a year, maybe a year. Because I moved here to Florida, and I relocated, moved here to Florida, didn't have a dermatologist. The whole dermatologist would not write a script for me because she wanted me to go in. Well, hello, I can't do that. So I couldn't see my new dermatologist. So I started using some other things, which I'm going to talk about in this video. But I stopped using, once I stopped using the Retin-A, I didn't have that flaking anymore. See, the thing about Retin-A is it doesn't work for everybody. There were times I can control the flaking, and then there's sometimes that it was just uncontrollable. I was just constantly flaking. And I don't mean like I don't mean like when you get a sunburn and you're just peeling that much skin off. It wasn't like that, but it was constantly dry, patchy skin all the time. It was constantly dry, patchy skin. I felt like all the time. I was always trying to trying to deal with it, using different acids and scrubs, and then using the microdermabrasion. So that was working for me for a while. But then once I got off Retin-A, I wasn't getting that peeling anymore. So then using acids was working better for me on my skin. So I started using it less and less, and now I just don't even use it anymore. I mean, it's been a while since I've used my microdermabrasion, and I don't think I'm going to ever use it again because I don't feel like I need to use it anymore. So I'm not saying I don't recommend it, but I just don't use it anymore. That's the honest truth. I just don't use it anymore. I stopped using it. The only thing I will use on that machine now, occasionally, is they do have that suction for extra, for getting blackheads and all that. You just have to be careful using it because it's high suction. Well, it depends on how high the level is that you use it on. You don't want to hold it in any one spot too long because you're gonna be left with a hickey on your face. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So you have to be careful with it. And I never used it for the serum thing. I never used it. I always said I was gonna try it, and I just never did because I just wasn't really interested in using it for that. So I just don't use it anymore. So what do I do now? What am I doing? So for a while I was using scrubs on my face. I'm not using scrubs on my face anymore. I stopped using scrubs on my face. I just feel like I don't need to use a scrub on my face. I am just using acids right now, and I'm using a retinol. That's what I do on my face. That's it. So I'm going to really quickly go through what I'm using on my face. And I don't use these every single day. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do use an acid pretty much every day, but I don't use all of these every day. And I only use it once a day. I only use it in the morning. So one thing I would tell you is that if you feel like you keep peeling from Retin-A, I guess you have to make that decision on what you're going to do. Like I said, for me, it's like either use the Retin-A and just have continually peely skin, or try something else. This acid, this one is new for me. This one's a new one, but I am loving this one. And last time I checked, it was sold out. So hopefully they'll get this back in stock. I haven't been able to find this in stock. It's from Pestle and Mortar. It's the NMF free acid value. It says has a pH of 3.8. It's a lactic acid. It says a moisturizing factor solution. So this is going to help to hydrate, brighten, and glow. One of the things I like about it is this little, how it dispenses. You just see how that, I'm not going to do it, but if you push down with your cotton, perfect amount of the acid that you need. Love this. This one is from Paula's Choice. This is a 2% BHA. This is a salicylic. It unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores. So if you have large pores, this is what you want to use. I've been using that for years. This one is the Pixie Glow Tonic. This has a 5% glycolic acid. I can actually use this underneath my eyes. So if my eyes get kind of dry or if they feel like they get a little bit peely, which I haven't had that in a while, but if I do, and I never use it on this part of my eye, but underneath I will use this one because it's only 5%. I love this. So how I use this is I will put it on a cotton and I will put it on all over. I press it into my skin. I do that with this one as well. All of them, I just press it into my skin. Don't use these all together and don't overuse acids. That was a mistake I was making. I was overusing my acids at one time. You don't have to do that. So I just pick one. That's what I do. I pick one and I will use that one for the day. And then maybe the next day I might use this one or whatever. I don't use all of them together. I just pick one and I use it. Other one that I really like to use is this one. This is from Colleen Rothschild. This is her peel pads. Now this one has glycolic and lactic acid in it, so it's a one and done deal. So this takes the place of this and this. I like this. I like the convenience of the pad, and when I use the pad, I also press it into my face. Love this one. So you're probably wondering, like, what do you use if you don't use Retin-A anymore? And I've shared this, but you might be new here. So I like to use the Truth Treatments Retinol. And I just ordered, this one was gifted to me and I just ordered one. So this is the 1%. And there's something else that I'm going to talk about too that's in here that I use that replaces my Retin-A, okay? And then I'm also use the 5% retinol. So this is the 5%. Now I don't use this every night. You've got to be careful with this. This will make you peel like crazy, which I don't want. So I only use this one once a week. That's all I do is once a week. I haven't gone up to 2 yet. And then this is the 1%, which I'm almost out of, but I've had this this lasts you for a while. It's more affordable for me to purchase these. That's another thing that I like about it, because when I was paying for my Retin-A, it was over $100. I think I was paying $125, $35. I don't remember. It depends on where you live. And just like anything, prescription, don't even get me started on it. Migraine medicine that I was taking went from, I think I was paying $30 and it went up to $600 for 6 pills. Okay? So it depends on where you live and all of that. So I know that's different than Retin-A, but I'm just telling you, Retin-A is not like a cheap choice for me. This for me is more affordable, and I have seen more results in my skin and that look nice. Like I don't have to deal with the crazy peelies. Yes, it does get a little bit drying and peely, just slightly, but not like when it was with my Retin-A. It's not like that at all. And you use very little of this, so this is going to last you. I can't stress that enough. So the thing about Truth Treatments is you use very little product to get your results. You're not going to be going through something like this, like you're just not. If you do, then you're just overusing it. The other thing that I use now, I use this in between. So what I will do is I will use my 1% 3 times a week. Actually, 1% 2 times a week. I use my 5% 1 times a week. And then I will use this in between. And this is the AHA Energizing Mineral Exfoliator. So this is another way that I exfoliate. That is why I am not using the microdermabrasion. If I use that, and if I was using all of these acids every day, and if I was using scrubs, my skin would look like crap. So What works for me is using the retinols, using an acid a day, and I eliminated my scrubs. I eliminated my microdermabrasion. I don't do any of that anymore. I just eliminated it out of my skincare routine. I'm not doing that. I feel like this is just a gentler approach to my skin, and I don't have to use all that stuff and scrape my face and all that of the peely skin. I don't do it anymore. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it if you would share this video. I think it would be really, really helpful to anybody that's looking into trying it. This, I feel like, is a really, really good alternative to that. You can follow me on all the socials, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. We're gonna do a lot of videos today. Take advantage. I gotta do it. I gotta do it all today. This is one of the new cups. I don't know if they still have the same where I got this at my Target. This was the new blinged out cup. I mean, can we please? Can we? I love it. You gonna focus on me? No, focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. Okay. Okay. Been using, let me do it again.